Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect. Today we are going to be building an underground house slash base, whatever you want to call it, inside of a ravine. So I hope you guys are ready. So we are finally able to get back to normal. Get back to working on this ravine, to put some more time into it. And as you can see, I have been doing that. I have pretty much removed all of the lamps that were in here. So we got most of the lamps removed. I'm pretty sure I may have missed a couple. But I had to pretty much scaffold my way all the way across the top of the ceiling in order to do so. So it did take a little bit of time in that. Also, we lost a little bit of foliage down there simply because we just don't have enough lights yet. So this is where lighting everything up with some torches temporarily is going to really help. Until we can get some like actual light fixtures, we're going to have to deal with mobs and stuff like that. Just for right now. But some big areas that need to be definitely lit up are these corner pieces, just to prevent some mobs from spawning up here. Like your little friend right here. Boom, of course. Yeah, just go ahead. Just take all the grass with you. Why not? So yeah, we have this this area that we've been working on. And I got some tips, and people were like, why don't you just remove all the diorite and andesite from the wall? And you know, I don't know, that kind of adds to the like atmosphere of this area. Now, so far we only have a couple places that are really being used for anything. And that is this area here, which is used for a farm. This area is just a hallway, and this area is just a bridge. This area is something that I really want to place like sort of like a house in. So this is where like our living quarters will hopefully end up being. And I think we're going to work on that a little bit today. And over here is, of course, another farming area. And then down there we have a like cow and chicken farm, and all the animal farms are going to be down below. So in order to get this all working and then even add some more things down there, we're going to really have to start pushing forward into this this build. And to do that, I wanted to go ahead and get the lights cleared out so that way we can kind of see how this is actually looking without all the, you know, massive amount of lamps that were in here that I think are kind of distracting. So I have a bunch of stone that I've been working on making. We have tons and tons of it. So all these furnaces, they gotta go. We have all these chests over here, by the way, that are completely full. Like, there's like nowhere for me to place anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and start clearing out some areas. This will give us a chance to have some more chests as well. And these chests can go in this place. So kind of getting this room going. I think this is a perfect entryway right over here, or even here would be a good entryway. And this could be a great window, but we need to set up a sort of build that is going to maybe extend up a little bit, potentially going like up here. So maybe have a stairwell that takes us up to this top piece from within the actual house, and have some windows up there. Not like have it where you can, you know, see out, just have it where you have the windows. I said see out, but you need to see out, just don't need to be able to climb out. So I think that would look really good, having some kind of windows going up in there. But really we need to get this house sort of figured out, and figure out like where exactly we're going to place everything. And I have a good idea kind of what I'm going to do. The floor, of course, this thing is going to pretty much match everything. I think I want to have a room where I can enchant stuff, so we need an enchanting room. We're going to need, which would I guess be sort of like a bookshelf room, so we're also going to need somewhere where we can have an anvil, so like a blacksmith room. And we're also going to need a furnace smelting room and a chest room and a bedroom, so something like that, something to kind of give it life. Of course, having a bedroom would definitely do that. So we're going to go ahead and get this started, and really it's going to be just a bunch of clearing out. So I'm going to go ahead and get a lot of this cleared out. Be back. So for most of the walls, now that I got kind of got the idea of the room shape going, of course up here we do have like a gravel pit, which kind of I'm trying to work my way around. But I've kind of shaped this to the, you know, my liking, and I think this is going to work. And my idea is kind of here. This is going to be like a front porch. I know it's underground, but having a front porch kind of always looks homey. And we're going to have a little front porch here area. And then that's going to lead into the main area. And then we have this, which will probably end up being our like enchanting or storage. It might actually be, this might become our storage area. Over here would probably be our enchanting stuff. If we have to expand the room to fit it, we will. And then up here is probably going to be one of my favorite areas. And it takes us up top to where we can actually look through the glass and we'll be able to see up top here. And I'm trying to expand this so that way we can definitely see up top. And we'll be able to see our other base, which is, I kind of like the idea of that. Of being able to look up and have a bedroom in here. I was thinking of definitely like having a bed in here and making it look really homey, sort of like we did with our other home. And yeah, pretty cool. And I'm looking forward to getting this all done. So let's go ahead and get the walls. The walls shouldn't take too long. I'm just going to basically be replacing this here with all of this white concrete. And it's going to be, we'll probably accent the concrete after we have it all placed. But for right now, I just got to get these walls lined and then we can worry about the floor. And I think the contrast between light and dark is going to look really good, similar to the rest of our base and how it's set up. So, yeah, let me go ahead and get this placed and we'll be back and get some more design ideas going. So I'm going to try and utilize some of this diorite that we have. And turn it into some polished diorite, and it seems like it might look like a pretty decent floor. I don't know. I think this might work. Once we get some lights in here, get this thing looking good. It almost looks like a marble, which is kind of interesting, I think, in its own right. So let's go ahead and get this all laid on the floor. I think this is going to turn out pretty good once we get this up and rolling. Look at that. Of course, we got to remove these torches. And I think we might actually split up some of this material. So instead of just leaving it a solid pattern like this, we're going to split it up and we're going to put some of that wood in between it. And that's probably going to add to it even more. I don't know. All we got to do is just try. So that's usually what I like to do. Just throw in new things, different things, and see how it goes together. Because I've not actually built anything with diorite, to be honest. So I'm still kind of new to all this vanilla stuff. So like when it comes to diorite, I've not made any builds with it. So I don't know too many of the use cases. But I think we can work this out. It starts to look really good once you get a lot of it in here. Now for the ceiling, I think I'm going to go with half slabs, and I think I'm going to go with cobblestone half slabs. And I think that's going to look pretty good. Pretty good. Just to sort of make the ceiling have depth, I went ahead and put stairs here. And that's going to give it a little bit more depth and kind of keep everything the same height. Like this room, it's not going to be as full as the top area. I'm going to put some torches up there, just kind of make sure nothing spawns. But this is going to be filled with half slabs, basically. Like up here, it's going to have some torches just to keep anything from spawning. And all this material here, like we're going to have torches up here just to keep make sure things don't spawn. So I went ahead and got the stairs basically done. I think this is the only area that needs to be trimmed. This is looking pretty good. So this takes you all the way up here. We have some nice white walls. We're going to replace this with probably some more of the wood. Just to keep it looking the same. Yeah, I really like that. And same with down here. I think what we should do is the entryway. We should make this sort of like have different branches. So like this is going to branch this way in a 2x2. This is going to lead us to the stairs. Like so. And this will lead us into this room. I mean, we can open this up. You know, give it some design. I mean, the best I could do. Make it look like there's a little flower on the end or something like that. And what we can do is just lay this inside that. I don't know, that's looking pretty good, actually. And yeah, I just really wanted to separate the fact that we have a outside porch area. Wanted to separate it from the internals. the inside structure. Alright, you guys can let me know down in the comments what you think about this. Are you guys liking this design? You think it works? So just let me know. I take all the feedback, guys. And believe me, I read your comments. Alright, there we go. Oop. Last but not least, we have 2 more pieces. And then we can go ahead and get to work on the roof. Now, some of you guys like to, you know, I sometimes I build and I completely build off camera, and I should be building more on camera for you guys, so that way you guys can follow along. And I totally get that. I am so sorry that I do that every now and then. Pretty much I've tried my best to do it with this episode. So, in keeping that in mind, try not to skip too much. I am going to pull out some of this diorite. Well, we're going to use that upstairs as well, I think. Yeah, we're going to use some of this diorite upstairs. But we need some cobblestone because we're going to make some slabs. The whole ceiling here is going to be at this height right here. And so I need to cover the entire ceiling in these half slabs. Just like so. So this building part, you probably don't want to watch the whole process. But anytime that there's any type of wall or anything like that that's in the way, I'm going to break it. It's going to be replaced with this. And this is basically going to be the setup. Now on the outside, where it kind of seems funny here, we're going to fix that later on with some more of the stairs. But this should be pretty nice. Once we get this all said and done, it'll make everything look even and as if it should have existed this way. So, I will be back when I get most of this done. So, as we make our way upstairs, you can see that, yeah, it kind of looks really nice having this glass here we can see up. But we do need to kind of make it a bedroom-ish. So, what better way to do that than to place a bed? We can probably place the bed right here. There we go. And then on the side, we can give it a, you know, a little bit of extra stuff. Maybe a little lamp-looking thing here. Throw a piece of wool on top. And let's see. I don't know if this will work. Not really. I mean, you gotta try something. Even the wool kind of looks kind of derpy, to be honest. But I'll leave this for right now. Maybe we'll use actual carpet and it'll make it look like a shelf. There we go. Now we have like a little shelf here. I kind of like that. And then over on the other side, we can put an upside down stair here. That gives us like a little place to put a chest or something like that. A little nightstand. We can have some more chests down here. Some chest over here. Wanted a chest there as well. So yeah, just kind of get things placed every now and then, or every, you know, every few blocks, and kind of looks, kind of gives it like a homey feel. Probably should have placed that on a solid place. There we go. So yeah, it kind of looks like wall-mounted chest, and yeah, we have a bedroom here. So we can come up here, we can just kind of hang out. Downstairs, I'm not too sure exactly what to do with this. Like I said, this I want to be kind of a chest area. For sure. Having chests laid out. We can even have chests up here because these are half slabs, or not half slabs, these are not solid blocks. So yeah, we should be able to get a bunch of chests in both of these walls here, and then leave this for something else. We may put an enchanting area in the center here. Still debating on whether or not we should do that, because we do technically have an area where enchanting does already take place. So, the front looks pretty good. We have double doors, which is always nice. I could technically set up a pressure plate to make that automatic. That way we can just walk in and walk right out, have no issues. To do that, we need a little bit of wood. And technically we would need 2 pressure plates on this side and on the other side. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. So pressure plates here, and then it'd be kind of hidden. since it does look exactly the same. So there we go. There's our pressure plates, kind of opens the door automatically for us. Keeps the bad guys out, which is exactly what we want to do. Keep the bad guys out. Alright. The torches. That's another big thing. I'm probably going to have to place one here somewhere. Kind of get some of the stuff covered up. But yeah, I think it turned out really good. Like, this room looks really, really good. Like, the white... I think maybe figuring out how to make some lamps would be a good idea. We do have a little bit of glowstone, but not much. So that may pose a little bit of an issue when it goes to making, or when it comes to making a little bit of lamps, but... You know, we could also use sea lanterns. That's another thing we could potentially use for some more like wall-based lamps. Now, for placing those on the wall, what would be a good thing? I mean, would we want to use this as a way of mounting these lamps? Because I mean, we only have 3 block tall, so we'd have a block here and then this. I don't think that would look that great. Unless these were on the floor. Now we could put these on the floor. That might work. Oh yeah, that would totally work. We'd still need some sort of lamp. The lamp would be like right here. So I grabbed a few blocks that may make things a little bit nicer when placing like a lamp. So I wanted to test out some of this. So instead of having these guys, maybe have something like this. I don't know. Will that work? Maybe we should take the lamps and potentially cover them up. I only want a couple of lamps. Maybe we should even do that on the front door. Like just have lamps here and not have to worry about it anywhere else. Gotta be careful too, because like everywhere we place these, when we break them, we have to remake them, so... Let's try this and just place the lamps there. Perfect. Now, covering these up, would that... Nah. I think they're fine by themselves. I think the only thing that would be nice to add to them would be like something on top. Alright, and we can also do a little bit of this. I want to add a little bit of decoration in here. So we could take some leaves. Let's go out real quick. I know we have a log. And we can just, you know, maybe place the log right here. And inside that log, or above that log, we'll just place some leaves. I think having some leaves in here would look good. Just some simple decoration tips and things like that we can add into here. That I think would make this look really good. Let's see. I think even adding, like, I wish there was different color signs in this version. I'm really ready for 1.14. Because, like, if we could have some different color signs, just think of all the different, like, possibilities you can do for decoration and stuff like that. But, like, just having these alone just doesn't really work. But we could totally put a sign here and here. And later on have it actually labeled. I think that would look really good. I'm interested to see what kind of designs can get done. Oh, definitely know what we're missing on this side. We are totally missing some weird stuff on this side. There we go. Stone. There we go. That looks more symmetrical. Everything's starting to sort of come together here. This, not so much. But I mean, it does start to look a little bit better. Maybe just change this up. And not have that there, and just, yeah. Looks rather nice. I think up here, this needs to be changed. Maybe. Let's check it from the other side. I'm really debating on whether or not this needs to be this, or it just needs to be just solid concrete. Yeah, I think it needs to be solid concrete, and then just have that like so. I think that looks a lot better. Just some little things that you don't really pay attention to too much until you look at it later and like, yeah, it doesn't look that great. So yeah, I think that's going to look perfect. I think it's going to be perfect. We're going to have a nice little storage area in here. Be able to keep all of our goodies. And this is turning into a pretty decent looking base, guys. Pretty decent looking base. So, I know this is a little bit shorter of an episode. I am working on getting a lot of stuff changed over. I'm hoping to get a new PC very soon. So I'll hope to be working towards that. My computer is just not loving the live streams one bit. So I've been trying to live stream a bit more. And I can just tell you, my PC is not ready for live streaming that well. I don't know why. It's like Minecraft just does not want to play nice with Minecraft. So I'm working towards getting a new PC. That'll hopefully happen soon. I will try my best to live stream building it. So that's going to be something that's going to be really fun as well. But anyways, guys, look at this. Actually, I don't like that being right there. Well, let's move that. Maybe make it like this. I don't like that either. This is fine. Just having that there is fine. But yeah, I'm going to be working on getting all that done. I got a lot of stuff I've been working towards, especially with modded as well. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode as we got started and got our actual house area built. Finally, I've been waiting to get this section done. This was like one of my most anticipated sections of this whole area, was to get this actual base house built inside an underground ravine. Well, guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, ring that little notification bell so you guys can stay notified when I do upload more content like this. And guys, if you haven't already liked, hit that like button. I highly recommend doing that as well. Guys, I will see you in the next episode. As always, thanks for watching.